Chapter 1. Nyssa Glass switched her goggles to a higher magnification setting and took out her smallest screwdriver. Cautiously, she unfastened the casing on the broken videophone. Cracks spread like spider veins across the view screen, but it would be a simple fix. Just remove the metal frame, clear any shards from the inner workings, and put a new panel in its place. Of course, she needed to find every last bit of glass, no matter how tiny. If not, one might wiggle its way into the wires later and slice through the insulation. "I wish I could go with you tonight," Theo said. Nyssa started. She'd almost forgotten her 8-year-old cousin was in the room. Pushing her goggles up into her wiry brown hair, she eyed Theo. He sat on a stool across the shop from her, hunched over his school reader. Beyond him, the window display was filled to bursting with new merchandise, radio sets, pen telegraphs, even a bronze-handled Victrola with a massive projection cone. "Ellis and I don't get much time alone," she said. "You can let us have one evening out. After all, we've taken you with us on the majority of our recent dates." His bottom lips stuck out and his pale gray eyes were sullen. "Yeah, but you've never taken me to a fancy place like the Palms." Nyssa wrinkled her nose and imagined Theo squirming on the other side of a white linen tablecloth and shining crystal settings. He'd turn up his nose at the refined cuisine, wishing it were pancakes or ice cream. "You'd be bored out of your mind. I'm sure Mrs. H will cook you something special since it's just the two of you tonight." Their housekeeper always knew how to cheer Theo up. He'd be in good hands. "Concentrate on your schoolwork. I know your teacher wanted you to read at least 2 chapters. The boy groaned. "This book is so boring. All about good little kids learning their lessons and doing dull stuff. Plus, nobody talks like real life either." "Tell you what." Nyssa leaned over the shop counter. "You finish that chapter, and I'll let you pick out one of my mystery novels to read." His eyes widened. "You mean the ones with murders?" "Sure," she laughed. "Bully!" Nyssa replaced the screen and put her goggles into her leather satchel, which hung from a peg behind the counter. The shop looked clean and organized. Nothing really left to do, and not a customer to be seen. A slow day at the end of a long week. The wall clock ticked down the minutes till closing. I wish it would hurry up. She was eager to get away for some fine food and adult conversation. Ellis had been gone all day on unspecified errands. He'd been mysterious of late. Odd for him. In the year they'd been together, they'd rarely kept secrets from each other. But she could tell from the strange smile that often crept across his lips that he was up to something. Still, he'd tell her in his own time. A steam car rattled by, blaring its horn. Nyssa looked up. A stocky woman darted across the street in the car's wake. She wore a white, sweat-stained blouse and navy blue culottes. Her copper-red hair, piled high like a bird's nest, overshadowed her crimson face. Must be a tourist from the continent. The San Azulan heat always hits them hard. The woman approached the shop. The bell jangled overhead as she pushed her way in. "Theo, would you fetch our customer a glass of water?" Nyssa said. He nodded and slipped out the back of the shop, towards their living quarters. Nyssa put on her best customer service smile. The woman wasn't much older than 17-year-old Nyssa, perhaps 20. She had a round face, pale beneath her flush. "The weather on this island takes some getting used to," Nyssa said. "Welcome to our shop. We sell new and lightly used video phones, radio sets, and pen telegraphs, but we also offer repair services." "Oh, I'll just browse a bit." The woman strolled over to the window display and ran her finger over the glass, leaving a smudge. "No name on the shop sign. Just electrical repairs. You ashamed of your name or something?" Nyssa raised an eyebrow. "I didn't see any need to advertise my name when my work speaks for itself. Speaking of my work, if there's something particular you're looking for, I can help you find it. And get you out of here faster."